so let them in.
Hi, Gary.
Hi, Marla.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Let's see, I got somebody else here, Steve. Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Hey.
Tim.
Hi, Tim. Hi, Steve. Susan. Hi, Gail.
I'm going to turn off my face because I don't think you need to watch me eat the rest of my supper.
I'm just drinking tea here. Few more people entered. Let's see who all's here. Merrill. Ah, Merrill in. Gail, Marla, Tim. Okay, so far so good. Well, we've got a quorum already.
That's a good start.
That's a good
Yay.
start. Can't see you, Merrill. Oh, can't hear you either. Where'd she go? There she is. Hey, how you feeling?
You're muted, Merrill.
You're muted.
Okay. One must
Better.
check those things. Much better, thank you. Hi, Tim. Hi,
Hi.
Gail. Hi, Steve.
Hello.
Marla, how you doing these days?
Doing okay, getting over a cold, but you know, that's okay compared to everything else.
Not as bad as COVID, let me tell you.
Yeah,
No
that's for
kidding.
sure.
But I'm so happy I can smell and taste again. That's huge for me.
Oh,
The FDA
absolutely.
just sent out or CDC just sent out a thing today about additional boosters for COVID. And I didn't read the whole thing, but it was for approving for people over 65. And I don't know if it was for the spring or for the fall, but I'm sure if you contact your what's going on here? Contact the pharmacist, I'll let you know. I think it's going to be an ongoing thing, like a flu shot, you know.
Yeah, it seems that way. We give it a couple, well, it's 6 o'clock. Oh, here's Mary.
Barbara and Mary.
Great. Well, I think that's close to a full house. I don't know if Andrea's going to join us. Peg, I think, said she couldn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought she was going to. I saw her today.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's the earlier time she can do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi,
And
Barbara.
Gail and Mary, do you want us to see you? Maybe not.
I'm
Gail's-
finishing
Gail's
up my supper. I figured you didn't have to
having
watch
dinner,
that.
yeah.
And Tim, do you're good with being the note taker?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we love Tim. Thank you.
Yay.
You're a hero, Tim. You're a hero. Yeah.
Hi, Mary.
Hi,
Hi,
Mary.
sorry. I had to do it on my phone. My computer's acting up.
Okay, well, it is 6 o'clock, so welcome everybody. I'm just gonna start the meeting. And is there anyone who doesn't know everyone here? I think we've all met at prior meetings, so
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
not at the last meeting, so if there's any, I'm Marla Killo, so nice to meet maybe Barbara and Mary. I can't remember if we met maybe 2 meetings ago.
A
Yeah,
couple of
hi
meetings
Marla.
ago.
No, we did not, because last meeting was my first meeting, so it's nice to meet you.
Okay, you too.
great. I'm just checking off everyone who's here. We do have a good turnout. Great. First thing, Gary, did you happen to give me sharing privileges, screen sharing?
I don't know how to do that, Merrill. What do I do?
I
Okay.
have,
do share-
I have privileges, so you must have it too.
Oh, okay.
What do I do? Click on share screen?
Well, he's saying if he can do it, then I should be able to too.
Oh, all right.
So Where is the screen sharing option? There it is. Okay.
It says multiple. Okay, you got it.
Okay, so our next item is approval of minutes from the December 6th meeting. I'm hoping, I've sent them out a couple of times, so I'm hoping everyone's had a chance to look at them. Are there any questions or changes?
Excellent minutes. Excellent minutes.
I agree with that.
I move approval.
Great.
I second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No, great. Okay, let's quickly go through these action items down below, and I'm hoping it'll be quick. The A was the composting question. Gary, do you want to talk about that? I think that's kind of just put on hold, isn't it?
Well, here's what happened. I emailed Amy Donovan, who has been the contact with Triple T. And she was, unfortunately, she was very busy at that time, never got back to me, and I think she forgot it. And then I forgot it. And so I will have to return to that one.
Okay, so just leave it as ongoing. And
Yeah.
then B, concerned about purchasing requests. Gary and I did meet with Becky, and for a host of different reasons, she wants to continue doing the purchasing, but she said we can assist her as needed to help get things underway if there's something we can do. But along those lines, though, I spoke with Becky and she did order trash bags, and we're probably going to see them in about a month. We have quite a few still there, so I think we'll be fine.
I think we can get through a month.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to say this one's done. And then Gary did write a wonderful article for the newsletter. Thank you, Gary, as usual.
Yes.
It's funny though, I was talking to someone today and they said, oh, only 1 and 2 plastics can be recycled. I said, no, most plastics other than larger ones. And so anyway, people are
Yeah.
still
You had
confused.
to read the whole thing.
Yeah, that one's done. Gail, you posted about Home Depot in the
Yes.
fluorescent bulb, so that's all set. And Gail's also been posting some other items on the webpage and making things easier to find for people. So thank you so much, Gail. You do a terrific job with that.
You're welcome. But if you
And,
have any
oh, you
comments or
skipped one.
requests, please let me know. You know, if it's not easy to see, or if there's something you want to be posted that's not.
Or if something is no longer correct.
Right. Well, there is that question, because I've changed some of what were alerts to just, this is the way it is.
Sure.
And sort of preserving the alerts and news for real recent stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Did
And
someone have a
Carol, I
question there
got
also?
the labels
Oh,
and
go
the
ahead.
signs.
Say
What's
what?
that? What'd you say,
Sorry.
Gary?
I said, you said order recycled container labels and sign and posters, and they're in the shed now.
Oh, excellent.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
Great. Okay, thank you. I skipped that one sort of. And then the last one is Gary to call the hazardous waste company to come get the batteries.
I have not done that, and I need to, because
Yeah.
those batteries are piling up. Yeah,
They're overflowing some of the containers, so.
yeah, yeah. I will do that
Okay.
before I have my surgery.
On
I'll get in
Fridays.
touch with them.
Okay, if anything happens, you can't get to it, will you get me the information? I'll follow up.
Sure.
Okay, great. Thank you. That's it for old business. So the real,
Wishing you well, Gary, on your surgery.
yes, very much, of course.
Yeah.
And if
And
there's anything we can do, let us know, please.
Sure. Thank you.
so the main order of business is going over the trash bag distribution schedules and questions, especially for people who haven't done this. And let me bring up that screen. Screen share. We need to go over the distribution schedule. But the other thing to know is that people are usually very nice. It's fun to see people for those who haven't done it before. And I am asking anyone who has signed up for the new people, make sure your beginning sign up is with someone who's done it before. Now, we have some holes in the schedule, and I'm going to go over a few things with this, but I'd like to get the schedule nailed down. That's the most important thing, and then we can talk about some details. And Gary, were you able to get the stickers for the Leverett transfer station?
The new stickers are in the shed.
Oh, you're awesome. Okay.
And just one more thing. Somebody before the 26th, which is our first distribution day, needs to go up to town. I won't be able to, but needs to go up to town hall and get the book and the old stickers.
Okay. I can do that. Okay, and we haven't announced any dates yet, correct?
Well,
Well, yeah, I posted this.
yeah,
you
they're
did
on the
post it.
website.
Okay, because I was gonna say if Mary could switch to the 29th, then maybe we could just not do the 26th. Andrea did not sign up for anything, but I don't know her availability. And has she even come to any of the meetings? I don't think she has she?
I think she might have been at the very first one.
Yeah.
Um,
But we can't really sign her up. Well, in that case, the 26th, I think, what day of the week is that? That's a Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I guess I can do that one too. I think that'll work. I'll
Meryl?
just, yeah,
It's easy enough to change what's posted. If you want, if it would make it easier.
well, if Mary could do the 29th, Mary, can you do the 29th? And that way,
Yeah. That'd be fine.
so then if we do that, why don't we just
I just scratched the
get rid of the
26th.
26th and May 6th? We have an awful lot of dates up there.
Okay, but I've sent in to Janice Gray the schedule for the next posting, so I'd have to get in touch with her and tell her to scratch that one if we do that.
Yeah, and also the,
Well, when would the newsletter go out though? By the 26th? That's just a few days from now.
Yeah,
The
it
deadline
hasn't-
for submission is on Friday, so there's time to change it.
yeah.
oh, that
Okay.
would be great then. So let's do that. Are
All right,
you in touch with her, Gary?
I've got her email address. Yeah,
Okay, so it's delete April 26th and May 6th.
we're gonna delete May 6th too.
There's no one signed up there.
Oh, geez.
We give too many anyway. I don't think this is a problem. I really don't.
Okay, so we're deleting April 26th
Yeah,
and May 6th.
yeah. And then, Steve, are you
Steve can really use some help on the,
the second half there?
yeah.
I'm not so sure because I worked last
Yeah.
year in the first session, most people, that's where most of the bags go, and there was
I
not that
agree.
much going on in the second.
I agree,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
pretty quiet, but Barbara, can you switch your June 26th date to June 3rd?
I'm gonna have to check. I'll be right back.
Okay, because one person on the 26th would be fine. So if
The,
you can do that, that would be good.
Yeah.
the only thing about the third is the putting away everything.
So,
I don't know if we'll
Yeah, but
have
I can, anyone who's at town meeting, who's on the recycling committee, I would guess would.
Yeah, we all
try to
pitched
help
in
you with
last year.
that.
Yeah.
That's not a
Yeah.
problem.
Did that work, Barbara?
no, I'm out of town for a wedding
Oh,
that
okay,
weekend. Yeah,
okay,
that's why I couldn't do it.
yeah. Does anyone else want to do that date? the 11 to 2 slot,
On what date is that?
June 3rd.
That's town meeting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem. I'm happy to stop by and assist here and there, but I really like to listen at town meeting. So I don't want to take on the commitment of that full time.
Uh,
No,
I'm not sure because I'm not sure if I'm gonna go see my grandson that weekend, but I could get back to you.
sure. Well, we know it's on there, and why don't we just say any of us can just support Steve as much as we can at town meeting? Because
Yeah.
sometimes it's close enough that you can still hear what's going on, although not that well, really.
Yeah.
But we'll just leave that kind of hanging.
The thing I want to add, though, is that I had to make 2 trips back to the shed to get boxes of bags last year. And so we really need to get a lot of bag boxes there because people are gonna be looking for the bags at town meeting.
Right.
So how does that happen?
We need a pickup truck.
We need a pickup truck. I might be able to do it by then.
Well,
I don't
maybe
know
you
what
could just drive and not move anything.
that might be. I might be okay. They say 6 weeks not putting any weight on it. And
Which
it's on the 21st, so
Yeah.
that's a little close, but
Yeah.
Let's not push it.
So, but when do we do this? The day before?
we can do it the day before or that morning. Actually,
Well-
that morning is better. We don't want to do it the day before. Yeah.
No, okay.
So who else has a pickup truck? I know Tim does.
I do.
Steve
Steve,
does.
would you be willing to take on that role, Steve, at town meeting to
Yeah,
deliver the
yeah.
box?
I can do it, I think. Let's see, June 3rd. Well, it'd be June,
So it
Signed
would
up for
really
11.
be June 2nd
June's,
that they go up there.
Well,
No, I'm sorry.
no,
Morning of June 3rd.
the morning of June 3rd.
Right.
And do you want help with that, Steve, or do you think you can do it on your own? It's a little
how many,
earlier.
if I can get an estimate of how many boxes,
Do you
and that
remember
is-
how many you got first time around last year, Gary?
Well, I took 10 boxes up, and then I went back and got 12 more. And then I went back and got 8 more. So it's
Oh my
about
God.
almost 30 boxes.
So if you start with 30, then that's good.
I would definitely need some help.
Yeah,
Why don't I'll just
So
meet up.
Steve, this is Marla.
Yeah.
How about if I meet you at the school shed at 8 o'clock on June 3rd?
I think 8:30 is fine, actually.
What
Unless,
time does the meeting start? 9,
yeah.
8:30.
8:30 it is. All right, I'll meet
Well,
you
thank
there
you,
at
Marla.
8:30.
Who's gonna set up, is somebody gonna set up isn't there a vendor tent there or?
Yeah, there's a
Doesn't Becky set it up?
no, we set it up.
Oh, that's
I set
right.
it. Yeah, we set it up last year.
That's right. And what tent
It's
do we use?
It's easy to set up.
It's in the shed.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
it's in the
I
shed.
don't
One
think
in
we
the
can,
shed.
I
Okay,
don't think we can get the bags, the boxes of bags and set up the vendor tent and do all that in 30 minutes.
well, if you
Uh,
can load and get up there, I could come a little early and help unload and set up the tent. Could be there for like 10 of or something, or, I mean, they don't.
I could load my truck the night before.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And I could help you with that if you want help with that. Then it's just unloading and setting
Yeah,
up.
and there's a 2-wheeler right in the shed.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not very good though.
Well, you can
I'm
put,
really not supposed to be doing a lot of lifting though. I have some back issues and that's my problem.
So don't do that.
that's right. Don't do that.
Yeah,
So I don't have my calendar in front of me, but so Steve, you're talking about like Friday.
Yeah,
Maybe we could
The
do it
second. Yeah.
late afternoon or something?
yeah, I could do it.
Why don't we email each other, Steve, and let these other people off the hook? And you and I can figure out a time on Friday, June 2nd to load your truck.
All right.
And
All
I,
right.
I'm just gonna pencil it in for 5 o'clock right now.
Okay, all right.
Maybe you can dragoon Jay also, Marla.
Yeah, his back's not great, so I don't really want to volunteer here.
Oh, okay.
and if you can also get the signs that say trash bags and then the tent then, and bring those with you at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
The tent's right there. We could, you know,
Well,
it's in two pieces because we never could quite get it back in the bag. So,
And then we'll also need to.
oh,
bring
here's
up-
Peg. Here's Peg.
Oh, good.
And what else do we need, Merrill?
what about the table?
Well,
Do we
we
use
need-
that table or is there another table?
I
think
brought
we-
the table up last year. That's
You
handy
did?
to have. Yeah,
So, and the chairs too, right?
and chairs. Yeah, table and chairs.
And then you need the recycling book,
The
and you
book.
need
The
The
book,
stickers,
and
you know, the whole
stickers,
setup, the whole
whole
setup.
setup.
The
Yeah.
stickers and what's the other thing?
Why don't we put a trailer hitch
Oh,
on the shed?
Really?
Yeah.
That would be
I
fun.
like that.
Be fun if we could do that. Hi, Pig.
Gary, I have a question.
Sure.
You sent that email out about getting the recycle boxes.
Yes.
Does that need to be done before the 29th?
We have 2 weeks to do that, Tim.
Yeah, needs to be done before May 2nd or something.
Yeah.
Okay, because I can't do it before then. I just realized that.
Oh, I can do it.
But
Well,
I
I
did
think-
send a note.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks. So if you can do it on the 30th, that's,
The 30th
fine.
I can. I just can't do anything up until the 29th. Pretty much.
you can't do anything up until the 29th.
Right, but the 30th I can.
Yeah, well, the 30th would work.
But Steve
she said-
already said he could do it.
I can do it.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. All right.
Okay, because I sent you a note, Steve,
Yeah,
asking if you had an open truck or did you have a camper on it?
I have an open truck. I can do it.
Oh, that'll work then. Okay.
Steve, if you want help unloading those at the other end, can you just let me know ahead of time and if I'm available, I can come help you?
Okay.
And the other thing we just have to be sure is that we'll have a lot fewer boxes in there than I would think anyway, but just to place the bins so that they're not blocking where we're gonna put all the bags that come in, because there'll be a lot of bags that are,
Well, I think we have to shift all the bags to one side
yeah.
right
But
now. And
that's after we've been going for a while, so I think the number of bags, there won't be that great anyway.
it's true.
Well, yeah, you said it's this weekend? No, you said, when did you say you could do it, Steve? You could go soon?
Well, I think there's 2 weeks window, right?
Yeah, we have 2 weeks to do it.
I don't think we have to ship the boxes of bags until the new ones come in, but what we can say is anyone who's working, just take boxes from one side, and if you get slow, move some to the other side, so it's clear that we're trying to get them all on one side.
Right.
Everyone got that?
Yeah, we don't have to do it right away,
Yeah,
but we've got 50 recycling bins coming in.
those will fit in the middle.
Yeah.
Between them, so it's a good, yeah. Okay.
Well, there's some compost bins there too.
Do we need to bring all those for town meeting too?
No. Let's not do any of that. Let's,
Okay.
if they want to come and get them, you know, there's plenty, we have plenty of distribution dates.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
I might go get these recycle bins next Wednesday
Good man.
between 7:30 and 10:30.
Okay. That sounds good. Now, just to go over a few of the things with the trash bags. It's important that we don't leave a lot of cash in there. And especially at the beginning, there's a lot of cash. I'm working the first and third times. So the second time, Marla or Mary, I will need to get that cash from you.
Yeah. So when we're done, I can just take it and then, you know, we can rendezvous or something.
Sure. You're on, what road are you on? You're on
Pelham Hill,
Pelham Hill. Okay.
near Leverett Road.
Yep. And Mary, where do you live?
I'm down on January Hills.
Okay, so it'll be much easier Pelham Hill, much closer.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
And if it's so, yeah, it's not for another week, a little over a week that I'm going, so probably wouldn't want to leave it because we say about 200's the limit. So I'll just be picking up from people in between, and you know that's pretty much primarily for the transfer station stickers, but it adds up surprisingly quickly. Not that many people buy extra bags at this point. And then if anyone's buying compost bins, and Gary, are all the forms in the book for the new book?
I think there are some in there, yes, but I did give some to Grace at Town Hall for the stickers, and I will, you know, I'll print some more out, make sure.
And if you can make sure on the form that it has the cost of each of the items, that's
Yep.
really helpful to make
Okay.
sure that that's correct. And just so people know, we keep the dollar amount for the stickers. Do we still keep it separate, Gary, or can it all go together?
No, we have to keep it separate.
Yeah, separate running list of the stickers and then everything else on the
And
other.
then, yeah,
So
all the
compost
bins. Yeah,
and
right.
all those different bins. For those of you who've never done this, though, this sounds like a lot, but you learn it really quickly. It's not difficult.
Right.
Yeah, Gail?
And I put in a plea also that you be careful to note, oh, they don't live here anymore. I'm a renter, new owner, any of that information, because this is really a chance to update occupancy at these addresses. And we aren't going to know except by
Yep.
these reports of people who come get trash bags.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, it's helpful.
And then-
So O is owner and R is renter, or L, I guess, for lease. But you can just
Yeah.
cross out the name that's in the book and put the new carefully printed as legible, please.
Well, here's what, unfortunately, what I usually do is to redo the whole thing. And then put all of that in a new thing. So you can't take
Right.
the old book. Boy, can I do that before Friday? You know, if somebody could bring the book by my house, I could do it, you know, while I'm just sort of sitting around, recuperating, and have that ready for the 26th. Oh, the 29th.
29th.
Yeah, I can do that if somebody could bring it by.
Peg, since you
Because-
live right nearby, would you be willing to do that, or are you going to be away?
Peg's gonna be away, I know that. Yeah,
Oh, you're on mute, just so you know.
Yes,
Okay,
I'm away
so-
starting Thursday.
Okay,
yeah, Peg's away for a month, so
Whew.
yeah.
nice. All right, so I guess I can do that. We need it by the 29th though, and I don't want to take it much before then because they might get people coming in, right?
Well, that's what I'm thinking, yeah. Yeah,
So maybe around the 26th.
well, maybe that,
What you'll do, Gary, is you'll just update the book
I'll update the book, print out the new sheets and get them ready. Let me see what the 29th is.
I mean, it won't take that long to do though, right?
It takes a while.
Yeah,
It does.
have to go through line by line.
Have to go line by line, and then all the corrections that have been made, I have to put in. And so it is time consuming. But if you could get it to me on Saturday, the 27th, then I'll have the weekend to do it.
That's
And it'll,
Saturday is the 23rd.
wait a minute, I'm in May. That's why. Okay. Let me go
But I
back.
can
here.
do that if you want it by that Saturday. I think
Yeah,
it's not a problem.
the Saturday, let's see. Oh, Saturday is 29th is
29th.
Saturday.
It might
Well-
be easier during the week though, because then there's someone at town hall that I can go in there and get the book.
Anytime, all right, anytime during that week.
Okay,
No.
so like the 25th, I'll say. I'll try to do it on the 24th on Monday.
Okay,
Okay.
because I have a feeling people are buying bags like crazy now.
Really?
And yeah, because it's the end of this time. What number Montague are you, Gary?
315.
315. And Tim, I hope you're getting all these things people are saying they'll do, so we so we can send it out soon to remind everyone. I'm writing it down, but just don't want to miss anything. Is there anything else you can think of, Gary, related to the trash bag or anyone related to the trash bag distribution?
I don't think so.
Gary, you're on the schedule. Will you be able to still do those dates?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I just need they tell me it's gonna take 6 weeks before I can be moving around and walking.
Okay.
So it'll, by end of May, I should be pretty close.
If you have a last minute change or something, just call me and I'll go take care of it for you.
Oh, great, thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
sorry.
I'll definitely have time, to update the book. If you get it to me on the 25th.
Okay.
But let's
24th,
make sure that,
something like that.
make sure that we make those changes so that people aren't coming on the 26th.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really critical. Okay. No, anyone have any more questions about this?
Yeah, who was gonna communicate or make sure that the correct dates were in the newsletter or with town hall?
I'm going to contact Janice Gray, and Gail is going to change it on the website.
Okay.
Yeah, and just to remind people that this is fun, that haven't done it before. It's fun. You get to meet new neighbors and,
It is fun.
if it's not real busy, you get a chance to chit chat. So it's really a positive thing. And you see people for like the one time a year sometimes. So it's nice. Go ahead, Gail.
This is how I got to know Barbara Bigelow,
Oh, there you go.
when she showed up on a Saturday morning to get her bags, new to town.
Perfect. Somebody got a phone call. Okay.
That's me, I'm sorry.
No problem. Okay, so I think that's everything with trash bag distribution. Oh, the only other thing I wanted to ask is that in the past few years, because of COVID, we've been pushing people back and really careful about safety protocol. And I think at this point, I will just say it's up to the person working whether they want to wear a mask, or I know gloves never really made a difference, but if you want to wear a mask, and it is open, so it's not that scary a situation, but feel free to wear a mask if you're more comfortable with that.
Yep.
Okay, and then,
Oh,
oh,
one question.
yeah,
Did we get a little tent or something or other that we're going to put up in case of rain?
Yes, it's in the shed.
Okay.
and actually thinking about the shed for a minute, now that Gary had said that we have the compost bins in there, we gotta try, everyone try to push those, selling those compost bins, because when we get the bags in and when we get these 50 bins, it's gonna be really full in there. So we need to move some equipment out.
Well, let's
Sell some
see if we can sell them as we're distributing bags, because,
Well, that's when we try to sell them.
yeah,
And
yeah,
maybe if we put one compost bin outside, when you're there, just as, or up close to the front or something as a reminder to people,
right.
we'll see them, even one of the blue bins, and, you know, just one of each item out. If you remember to and want to,
Right.
it wouldn't
And
hurt.
just one other thing about the transfer station stickers. Beginning on our first date of selling, of selling the transfer stickers, we charge $10 for the fiscal 23 stickers.
So
and
that's
that
the
will-
ending June 30th
Yeah,
Of
ending
this
June
year.
30th.
of 2023. And
So,
then the full year sticker that starts July 1st and runs through June 30th of 2024, those are
Right.
$20.
right.
Gary,
But there are two
ahead.
options there for people. So
Yeah.
I talked to a guy today who has a lot of stuff. And he doesn't anticipate having any more stuff. So he's gonna want the $10 sticker. And of course, I made the mistake of telling him that that it's on the 26th. Fortunately, he can't come until the Saturday, the 29th. So
Well done, Gary.
well,
yeah,
I'm just lucky.
Gary, you might even want to call on the Janice Gray, because that's critical that gets changed before that.
I'm gonna email her as soon as this meeting's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for doing that. That's great. An update on the textile collection box. I mean, it's going really well in terms of filling it up, but we had a complaint from a neighbor that the lights are shining in her eyes. And Gary, the status of that now?
We don't have a resolution yet. I think that it's going to be in the highway department. And
Did the select board meet on it?
select board met.
Yeah.
I was there. I went to the select board meeting and we talked about it. They agreed that they were going to put it, that they wanted to put it in the highway department, but they needed to talk to Tim first. And then I haven't heard the resolution on that.
Okay,
So what I'll do, I'm gonna make a note to email the select board and find out if they've talked to Tim, because we need to get that done. And then we need to contact CMark and get them to move it.
okay. Well, like I said, if you want me to follow up on any of that, just let me know if it's too much.
Okay.
That will be much better in the winter. After the snowstorm, you couldn't even get to the textile bin.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
That
wondering.
was our first thought, actually. And then, Becky said that Tim had some questions about it, and but that's really the best place for it, all things considered.
Gary, if you can put it in your note to the select board, though, as a reminder that this has to be visible from the road. The box
Right.
has, because that was a requirement.
Right.
Yeah, of CMark. So
I did mention that at the select board meeting.
it seems to me when you're looking at the highway department to the left of the left berm, I mean, I hate to have it there, but somewhere over on the left there, that's not as active an area in terms
That's
of
right.
highway department stuff. That maybe
Yeah.
putting it there, you could see from the road, but it wouldn't be in the highway department's way.
I think that's exactly the place they were talking about.
Perfect.
So,
We're thinking
yeah.
the same. That's good. All right, we're all set with the schedule, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, great.
If you could just now you changed that in real time so we can have it now.
If
printed out?
everyone has access to it, you can print it out.
Great. Okay, great.
Yep. And I'm gonna print it out actually too. So, anything else that anyone has questions on, want to talk about?
I'm just wondering where does the key to the shed live?
Oh, thank you for asking that question. I had that in mind to bring that up. So everyone who's on the committee gets a key. What you need to do is go to town hall and see Becky, and she has the spare keys. Okay, so
Does she have enough now that we have new people?
should, because a couple of people went off and we got the keys back from them.
Oh, okay.
And she had more spares made up, I believe.
Mm,
So,
I wonder about that.
I mean,
Hello?
but I think what happened was we had more spares made up originally and she couldn't find them and then she found them, something like
oh,
that.
okay.
But I'm
good.
pretty sure she has them. Hopefully she can find them. So,
And if not, ask Grace.
yeah, but yeah, possibly Grace, but I'm pretty sure that Becky's the keeper of the keys. So thank you for bringing that up. And
Yes, right.
if you have any problems whatsoever, let me know, but you shouldn't. If you just go up when town hall's open and they're there, you might want to call first before going up, just to be sure.
Also,
it-
do we need a table and chairs? I mean, I have a flexible, a portable table.
That we have a table inside the shed.
Oh,
And a
there is.
couple of
Okay.
chairs.
Some
Yep.
chairs.
Oh,
I
there is.
think-
Okay.
They're cast offs from bulky waste or something.
Oh, all right.
And so is the
Very high
handshake.
quality.
Does
The hand
anybody
truck
know
is
what the
too.
key looks like?
What's that?
Does anybody know what the key looks like?
Sure, it's a
Little-
I can remember
little,
what it is.
little
Little brass key.
brass key.
Or like that.
Yeah,
I can't see.
it
Yeah,
looks like it.
that looks like
like-
the one, Steve.
That's
Yep.
good. You got it.
Yeah, and when you're opening and closing the shed, when you're working alone, just to know, there's a close that goes up. There's like a peg that goes up and a peg that goes down, and both of those. The other thing that we never got done, I'll try to remember to do it for the first one, is to put the eye hook in on that
On the
left
right
side, to
side.
hold the
So
door
the
back,
wind doesn't, yeah.
that pulled
Yeah.
out.
And there's also some cones in there that you can use to keep the other door from blowing shut, because that doesn't hook. One door doesn't hook, the other
No,
door
that's the
does.
one I'm talking about, is bringing the eye hook to put in so we
Oh,
can.
bring an eye hook. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't work with the one I have, then you can use the cones. But otherwise, you don't really need to put the cones out, just the sign. The cones were when we were putting it out to protect ourselves from people when the COVID was so rampant in the beginning and dangerous.
Oh, we had quite a process.
Yeah. Over
Back
the
in the
top,
COVID
really,
day.
actually. But we were using 2 sheds also.
You're using 2 sheds and you'd have to haul her down. Only 4 packs.
Very classy operation. Okay, thank you again for bringing up the keys. Yay. Anything else anyone's got on their mind about recycling? No, and just remind people, if anyone asks you what's recyclable, to direct them to our page where there's the recyclopedia. It's the Recycle Smart tool where you can put any item in there and it'll tell you whether or not it's recyclable. It's really a nice handy tool.
Not only that, but if you put something in and you can't find an answer, you can ask them to add it,
Oh,
add the item, and they do. So it keeps growing.
In the recyclopedia?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, well, if no one has any other items to bring up, I'd like to ask someone to adjourn. Well, I'll propose adjourning the meeting. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Okay. Thank you all for coming and
All right.
do you like
Goodbye, everybody.
this time better? Well, we
You
don't
get
need
to vote?
it anyway. It
I
doesn't.
like 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 is good.
Yep.
we'll see. I generally
That's
like
good.
now that I asked that, I actually like 7 vegetables.
Oh, because So you can eat first. I
But
know.
I'm willing to go to 6 if everybody likes that better. But yeah. Anyway, all right, we'll see you at Bulky Waste, at Recycling Shed.
Okay.
At Bulky Waste.
Wow, that's blasphemy.
Old habits are hard to break.
I know.
Right.
The people the new members who didn't get to work at Bulky Waste Day, you did miss something. That was quite a scene.
Oh,
It's nice having
The social event of the season. There you
Yeah.
go.
All right, thank you
All right.
all.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Very good luck on Friday.
Yeah.
Yep, good luck.